Hey, everybody, guess what? This is my favorite time of the year. And you know why? It's because I got this, my new planner. And I don't know about you, but I love getting my new planner for the next year. Look at all that open space just waiting for me to fill it in. Look at all those open, that white space just waiting for all the new ideas, new intentions, new programs, new creations that I hope to bring to you next year. Do you get excited like that? Well, if you do, I get you, my friend. I get you. But before we can start diving into what we're going to do next year, we still need to wrap up this one. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Stay tuned. Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Wendy Pitts Reeves. I am a private practice expert, and I work with lots of you across the country in how to develop an ideal private practice that works as well for you as it does for your clients. And let's just jump right into this, can we? There are a lot of ways to pause at this time of year and to evaluate and review the year that you've just had as you make your plans for next year. And with my own coaching clients, as a matter of fact, coming up soon, we'll be having a retreat where this will be a big part of the work that we do that day. But today, I want to take you on a slightly different process than you might find in a more typical annual review. What I want you to do is I'm hoping you get a little quiet time during this holiday. I'm hoping you're taking some time off somewhere in here. You're your own boss, right? Please give yourself some time off. And when you do, I want you to carve out a little space for some quiet time for reflection. And then I want you to sit still for a moment and think back over this past year. If you're like so many others, there have been times this year when all you could think about was how you had messed something up or hadn't quite reached that goal you wanted to reach, or by golly, still didn't reach whatever, didn't bring in the money you wanted to bring in, all those kinds of things that I know we all do as entrepreneurs. And I bet there were at least a few times this year when you felt like life just couldn't get any better, when you were knocking it out of the park and things were really rocking, right? Well, our tendency as entrepreneurs, as creative types, is to be super focused on the future. But before you step into next year, I've got a little process I want to invite you to join me in. I call it the Ideal Essentials Year-End Review. I've got 10 questions I want you to answer. I'm going to go over them very quickly here. But what I really want to invite you to do is to download the little tool that I've created for you, the Ideal Essentials Year-End Review. You'll find that there'll be a link down below where you can get a copy of this for yourself. Take that with you when you go find your little quiet corner. Turn off your phone. Better yet, leave it in another room so you won't be tempted to look at it. Give yourself space, my friend, to reflect. And I want you to answer these questions. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. What's one place you went this year that you've never been before? What's one thing you've tried this year that you've never tried before? What's one thing you said this year that you couldn't have said before? What did you learn this year that you never understood before? As a business owner, what steps did you take this year in your business that you never could have taken before? What blessings came your way this year that you might have missed before? What did you learn about yourself this year that you never known before? Where have you gained clarity when you were foggy and confused before? Where did you find courage that you never noticed before? And where did you build confidence in something that you'd struggled with before? I went through those quickly on purpose because I don't want you to answer them now. They take time. Download the Ideal Essentials Year in Review. Go find yourself a quiet corner and sit with those questions. You don't have to answer them all. Answer the ones that are resonant for you. But what I think you will find as you work through this beautiful, rich, deep experience, that you have a lot more to be proud of than you thought. And you know what I'd love for you to do? I'd love for you to send me, you can post it here in the comments if you would. But if that's asking too much, shoot me a DM or an email and tell me, what's the thing? What do you discover from this process? What surprises you? What are you more proud of than you had any idea you had any right to be? Let's find that out. Let's wrap this year up with a nice bow before we even think about next year. I'll be talking about that a little later. Thanks, everyone. I'm so glad you're here. I really invite you to do this process. You will find it time well spent. And like I said, shoot me a DM or an email and share with me what you're proud of and what you've learned from this experience. Have a great week, everybody. Enjoy your quiet space. Enjoy the reflection. Enjoy what you discover. There's good stuff. And I will see you next time. Bye now.